Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, I'm Queen ChannieB, and if you're returning, what are you saying? So the talks of the second lockdown have begun. Now, we were not prepared for the first lockdown. We weren't prepared. We knew it was happening all over the place. It happened and we weren't ready. None of us were ready for our mental health, for our situation, for what we were gonna do. We were locked up with no clue of how to sustain ourselves. Second time round, I know hardly anyone wants it. No one wants a second lockdown. Who wants to be locked up in a house? Obviously, we all know that it's necessary for the virus. We all know that it's necessary to have this second lockdown because the way how the virus is rising, the rate of it spreading is rising. It's not good for us. It's not good and people are dying. So I guess the lockdown is needed, but we don't want it. So here we are. We're going to talk about how to be prepared, what we can do to be ready for our second lockdown, because it looks like this is happening. I'm gonna get my vodka. This is what we all reached for in the first lockdown, the drinks. Oh no. We've got to put that away for the second lockdown. My first tip to be prepared for this second lockdown would be to stock up on your electrical essential items. Electricals and stuff that is not like food or medicine. I feel like they're gonna lock down like those sections of shops. They did it in Wales and they may do it here. I'm not saying clear the shelves of everything in the shops, but stock up on the things that you might need, but you know that you won't be able to pick up during lockdown. So possible shops that aren't essential, you might want to go there and get the things that you may need over the next few weeks. What we definitely don't want is people going into the shops and taking everything like they did last time. So there's no toilet paper, there's no baby food. Like, people still need stuff and we don't want to finish everything in the shops. We learned that last time. We know that there is stock, that we're not going through, like, the end of the world is not, that's not what's happening. So we're still gonna be able to go and buy stuff. It just means that we don't need to buy all of it at once because other people are gonna be left without stuff. Like, think about single moms who need baby food, but maybe you can't afford to buy all of them in the shop at once, and someone else is gonna bought all of them and they don't have stuff. So we need to be mindful of other people. So don't clear the shops out, but go and get the things that you know that you probably won't be able to get during the lockdown. Just go and pick it up and take yourself back home. So you may want to keep your exercise up. I know that the gyms had closed down during the first lockdown, and I'm assuming it's gonna happen again.
It's upsetting me and my homegirl.
Even though for me the gyms are necessary for people's mental health, for their physical exercise. I mean, I recently went back to the gym. I know that I had since like June or July, and I went back October. It's not about when you went back, okay? Some of you may have just been able to get back into the gym, get back into your stride of doing what you were doing in the gym, and now they might be closing again. So it's time to get our online workouts back out. Join those Instagram pages that were doing the lives of the workouts. We're ready for this. It's rainy now, so people who were working out outside and going for runs and walks might be less likely because you don't want to get rained on. You don't want to be soaked when you're running. It's more going to be about the home workouts from now on, I think. So get your home workouts ready. That's what I'm going to be doing. Make sure that you stay connected with friends, and that doesn't mean constantly you have to be constantly on your friends, like asking how they are. Obviously day in day out is the same thing. It gets annoying if you're constantly asking how your day was when you know that your friend was just at home that whole day.
Hey, settle down. Take it easy. What the scallop? I'm triggered.
Check in, make sure that their mental health is okay, make sure that they're okay. Bad mental health practices came into play during the first lockdown, and a lot of people were in a really bad place in our first time, and we don't want the same thing for the second lockdown. The only thing we can do is try and help each other. Be kind to yourself and be kind to other people. Check in on your friends, make sure everything's okay. Suggest doing fun things. I know you can't go and meet up and do fun things, but suggest doing quizzes, suggest having a chat, a FaceTime, suggest doing Netflix Netflix party. You know, the thing where you can watch Netflix together. Just maybe playing online games together, just so that you can stay connected in loads of different ways. You don't have to constantly be texting or talking on the phone, but it could be, oh, we're all gonna join this quiz, or we're all gonna do this workout together. A next tip would be to take breaks from social media. Sometimes during the first lockdown, where we didn't know what was going on, and I'm pretty sure neither did the government, everything that was online was so saturated. Like, there was so much of everything everywhere, different information coming from different places, and people were getting confused, people were getting upset, people were stressed out, and a lot happened. It wasn't just stuff happening about coronavirus, there was loads of stuff going on in the world. The whole Black Lives Matter movement stuff started happening. A lot happened during the first lockdown, and social media was heavy. Social media was so heavy. So remember to take breaks from social media, because sometimes you seeing those same things all over the place all the time, sometimes it can be too much. We're not programmed to constantly be seeing bad information being fed into our systems. A lot of news on social media is bad news. We don't often see good news. It's either about coronavirus or it's bad news. I would say take your breaks from social media and follow pages that are positive and that are going to give you the positive vibes for when you are on social media, so that you're not constantly seeing bad thoughts, bad things like all the time. Day in, day out, you're sat at home because you're locked in and all you're being fed is information all over the place, and it can bring a person down. So make sure you take your break. In the first lockdown, I had to take breaks, especially from watching the news. I was watching, you know, they did those like daily updates at like 5 p.m. I was watching the news like every single day, and it got to the point where I was just like, I need to stop. I'll watch the news when they come to a decision over what they're doing, or I'll watch the news when something's actually happening. They just constantly talk about the bad stuff that's happening, how many people are dying, and we don't want to hear that every single day. Tap into what's good for you and take your breaks when you need them. Last but not least, because there are so many other things you can definitely be doing to prepare yourself for this second lockdown, it will be to practice self-care and to not forget to practice self-care. Remember to take time for yourself. Even though so much is going on in the world, sometimes you just need to sit back, maybe take a bath, do a face mask, put your feet up, bake a cake, take time out for yourself, do whatever you like, read a book, watch a movie, do whatever it is that you enjoy doing, and make sure you take that time out for yourself. It can be really strenuous sitting in your house every day, seeing the same 4 walls. I know some people during the first lockdown were living in like a room. If you're living in a room for that whole lockdown, you're staring at 4 walls, and it's not good for the soul. That's like being in jail. So make sure you take time out for yourself, because it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard, and if it's anything like the first one, there's gonna be tears, there's gonna be stress, there's gonna be upset, but we're gonna come together as a community. Everyone will come together. We need to look after each other. We need to keep it light-hearted sometimes, not too heavy, not too deep. Engage in what you can, and whatever you don't want to engage in, just don't engage. I would say to try and stay as motivated as you can. Sometimes that's not easy. Sometimes you just want to stay in bed the whole day, but if you can stay motivated, make sure to at least leave the bed once, even if that's to go and take a shower. Try and keep your spirits up, because it's gonna be a long road with this coronavirus, so we just need to try and help each other, and I'm just here trying to help you guys. I know some people might be hearing about the second lockdown and their minds may be going through it, and I hope this video has helped you to maybe think about some steps that you can take so that you're ready, you're prepared, and that your mind is prepared for this second lockdown. It's gonna be hard, but guys, we're gonna be in it together. We'll be here together, and we can definitely do this. We need to stop the virus, but also we need to look after ourselves. Thank you guys for watching this video. Like, comment and subscribe and share with your friends. You may need this, your friends may need this, your cousins may need this. You don't know who's gonna need this video, so make sure to share it and to get prepared for the second lockdown, because whether we like it or not, I think it's coming, and I think we all know that it is. So thanks for watching my video, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.